Hi, Pastor Steve Waldron here, New Life Pentecostal Church, Albany, Georgia. We Preach, new book by Jerry Jones. Now, I'm just going to tell you, this is no exaggeration, because I think those of you that watch me know I'm pretty straight up honest with these things. I think this is the best book on preaching I have ever read in my life. It is absolutely fantastic on preaching and the preacher and the things that go on in preaching, the why of preaching, the how of preaching, the nuts and bolts of preaching. He has examined preaching and apostolic preaching, it seems, from every mode possible. This is an absolutely goldmine, a treasure of a book. I could not recommend this book more highly. I hope everybody that even feels they might be called to preach would get this book and read this book. It is that good. Now, I'm going to tell you, even if you feel like you'll never be called to preach, it'll just help you know the call and the passion and the burden of an apostolic preacher. So this book, We Preach, is just fantastic. It has things like the first steps of preparing a sermon or a message. My pastor always didn't want us to call them sermons. He said they're messages, not sermons. I agree with that. The preacher's qualification, the call to preach, saved by preaching, the theology of preaching, what is preaching, the prologue to the book, putting it all together. He's got a great little chart of doing this, getting and keeping attention. He shows his outline methods in here. Looking for that little chart in here. Even the, here's little charts of preaching that he's got. And even his bibliography and endnotes are just fantastic on the subject of preaching. So Jerry Jones has hit a major home run. I'm going to tell you, I don't recall a book of this magnitude coming out in the apostolic movement since like the Oneness of God and the New Birth and In Search of Holiness and Practical Holiness, A Second Look. I just don't remember a book coming out with this much impact. This is good old apostolic, world-changing, anointed preaching right here. So again, God bless you. Brother Jones, thank you for a great book.